Ever dreamt of turning a rundown house into a gold mine? Let's dive into the secrets of home flipping that can make you a fortune, and maybe even get your own TV show. But then the thought of renovations and mortgages makes you want to run back to your comfy couch and binge watch cat videos. Good news, there's a way to dip your toes into real estate without becoming a full-blown contractor or a DIY disaster. It's called wholesaling real estate. No hard hats required. Imagine yourself as a real estate matchmaker, connecting people who want to sell their properties quickly with eager buyers looking for a good deal. Think of it as Tinder for houses. The best part? You don't need a mountain of cash to start. Just a little hustle and maybe a lucky charm. So, if you're ready to trade your couch potato status for real estate mogul, let's dive into the world of wholesaling and explore how you can make a profit without breaking a sweat or a nail. Imagine you find a fantastic house that needs a little TLC but is selling for a steal. Like finding a diamond in the rough, but with more dust and cobwebs. And maybe a few spiders. Instead of buying it yourself, you find an investor who's eager to fix it up and sell its asset for a profit. Think of yourself as a matchmaker, but for houses and investors. Swipe right for profit. You act as the middleman, connecting the seller and the buyer, and walk away with a tidy profit. It's like playing Cupid, but with contracts instead of arrows, and no awkward first dates. You're basically like a real estate scout, sniffing out hidden gems and connecting the dots. Indiana Jones, but with less danger and more paperwork, and no giant boulders chasing you. You're not buying and selling the property in the traditional sense. You're selling the right to buy the property. It's like selling concert tickets, but for houses, and no scalping involved. This right comes in the form of a contract, which you then sell, assign to your investor for a fee. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No lemons were harmed in this transaction. No long waits for renovations or dealing with tenants. No need to channel your inner Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? No, we don't have to. You find a deal, lock it in, and pass it on. Like a relay race, but with houses. And no need for running shoes. But hold on. Before you quit your day job, let's break down the steps involved in this exciting world of real estate wholesaling. Spoiler alert, it's not all glitz and glamour, but it can be a lot of fun. All right, folks, let's dive into the wild world of property hunting, where finding hidden real estate gems is like finding a needle in a haystack, but with Wi-Fi. Think of yourself as a treasure hunter, but instead of dusty maps, you have the internet and a keen eye for deals, and maybe a cup of coffee. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find properties priced below market value that can be flipped for a profit. Cue the Mission Impossible theme. So where do you start your treasure hunt? Your first stop should be online real estate platforms. And no, Facebook Marketplace doesn't count. Websites like Zillow, Realtor.com, and even Craigslist can be gold mines for finding undervalued properties. Just don't get distracted by cat videos. Keep your eyes peeled for properties listed as fixer-uppers, motivated sellers, or needs TLC. Think of it as swiping right on Tinder, but for houses. And don't underestimate the power of good old-fashioned networking. Yes, you might have to put on pants and leave the house. Talk to people. Tell your friends, family, and even your barista that you're on the hunt for properties. Who knows? Your next lead might come with a latte. Remember, finding the right property is like dating. It takes time, effort, and sometimes a lot of swiping left. Keep looking, keep networking, and soon you'll stumble upon a property that screams, "Wholesale me." And then you can do your happy dance. Okay, so you found a property that seems promising. Congrats, Sherlock. It's a bit rough around the edges, but hey, that's your specialty. Time to channel your inner Bob the Builder. Time to put on your detective hat and do some serious number crunching. Think of it as Sudoku, but with dollar signs. The first rule of real estate: location, location, location. And maybe a good coffee shop nearby. A shack in a prime neighborhood might be a gold mine, while a mansion in a declining area could be a money pit. Choose wisely, young grasshopper. Research the neighborhood and check out comparable properties, or as I like to call it, real estate stalking. Next, figure out the after repair value, ARV. No, it's not a pirate term. This is the estimated value after it's been fixed up. Think of it as the property's glow up. Now, calculate your maximum allowable offer, MAO. Not to be confused with a cat's meow. This is the highest price you can pay while still leaving room for profit, because nobody likes working for free. A common rule is the 70% rule. MAO should be no more than 70% of the ARV minus repair costs. Math, am I right? Remember, wholesaling is a numbers game, and you're the MVP. A thorough analysis helps you make informed decisions and avoid costly blunders, because nobody wants to be the punchline of a real estate joke. Section 5, sealing the deal, getting that property under contract, or as I like to call it, sign here, please moment. You found the perfect property, crunch the numbers, and you're ready to make your move. It's like finding the last slice of pizza. At a party, you got to act fast. Now comes the exciting part, getting the property under contract. Think of it as the real estate version of a first date. This is where your negotiation skills come into play. Time to channel smooth talker. Remember, the key to successful negotiation is finding common ground and maybe offering to buy them a coffee. Highlight your ability to close quickly. Emphasize that you're a cash buyer, even if you're assigning the contract, and be respectful of their time and needs. No one likes a pushy salesperson. When drafting the contract, be crystal clear about the terms. Think of it as writing a love letter, but with more legal jargon. Specify purchase price, closing date, aim for a shorter closing period, and any contingencies, such as inspections. It's like planning a wedding, but with less cake. Remember, this contract is your golden ticket. It's what you'll be assigning to your investor. Willy Wonka would be proud. Getting a property under contract is a significant milestone in your wholesaling journey. Cue the confetti. It's proof that you've got what it takes to spot a deal, negotiate like a pro, and secure those profitable properties. Now go out there and make it rain. Contracts. Section 6, finding the perfect buyer. Time to network. Congratulations, you've leveled up in the real estate game. You've snagged a property under contract. Way to go. But hold your horses, the adventure isn't over yet. Now, it's time to find the perfect dance partner for your real estate tango. The cash buyer. Think of it as a real estate dating game. Networking is key in the wholesaling world. It's like speed dating, but with properties. Think of your network as your very own gold mine of potential buyers. Or, better yet, your personal treasure hunt. Attend local real estate investor meetups, join online forums, and connect with other wholesalers. It's like building your own real estate Avengers team. Be genuine, be helpful, and always be on the lookout for ways to connect with like-minded individuals. Remember, no one likes a networking ninja. You'll be amazed at how quickly your network can grow, and having a pool of eager cash buyers will make your wholesaling journey smoother than a fresh coat of paint or a slip and slide at a summer BBQ. Section 7, passing the baton. Assigning the contract and making that profit. Or as I like to call it, the cha-ching moment. You found the perfect property and the ideal cash buyer. It's like finding the last slice of pizza at a party. Now, it's time for the grand finale, assigning the contract and watching that hard-earned profit roll in. Cue the confetti. Assigning a contract is like passing a baton in a relay race. Except this baton is made of money. You're transferring your rights and obligations under the contract to your eager buyer, and in return, they're paying you a handsome assignment fee. Think of it as a thank you for being awesome. This fee is negotiable, but it's typically a percentage of the property's sale price or a fixed amount agreed upon with your buyer. Just make sure it's enough to buy a round of celebratory drinks. Once you've agreed on the assignment fee, it's time to draw up an assignment agreement. And no, you can't use a napkin. And just like that, you've successfully wholesaled a property. High fives all around. You've connected a motivated seller with an eager buyer, facilitated a smooth transaction, and pocketed a tidy profit without even lifting a hammer. Now, go treat yourself to something nice. You've earned it. Wholesaling like a pro, tips and tricks from the trenches, ready to take your wholesaling game to the next level? Buckle up, Buttercup. Build your network like you're building a house, brick by brick. Relationships are the foundation of successful wholesaling. Think of it as speed dating, but with more paperwork. Attend local real estate events, join online forums, and connect with other investors. Stay organized or risk drowning in paperwork. Trust me, you don't want to be buried under a mountain of contracts. Invest in a good CRM system or use spreadsheets to keep track of everything. Knowledge is power. Never stop learning. Remember, even Einstein had a mentor. Stay ahead by attending workshops, listening to podcasts, and reading industry publications. Don't be afraid to walk away from a bad deal. If it smells fishy, it probably is. If the numbers don't add up or you get a bad feeling, walk away. Better to be safe than sorry or broke. Section 9, ready to wholesale? Or as I like to call it, the real estate adventure begins. Your journey to real estate riches starts now. And no, you don't need a magic carpet. So there you have it. The crash course in wholesaling real estate. No crash helmet required. You've now got a crash course in the exciting world of wholesaling real estate. Just don't crash into any walls. Remember, it's all about finding those hidden gems, connecting the dots, and making those profitable connections. Like a real estate Sherlock Holmes. Don't be intimidated by the real estate jargon or the fast-paced nature of the business. Think of it as a high-stakes treasure hunt. With a little effort, a lot of hustle, and a dash of creativity, you can master the art of wholesaling and unlock the door to financial freedom. Just don't lose the key. Start small, learn as you go, and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. Even Batman had Robin. There's a whole community of experienced wholesalers who are eager to share their knowledge and support your journey. Think of them as your real estate Avengers. So, are you ready to ditch the couch and step into the exciting world of real estate wholesaling? Your couch will miss you, but your wallet won't. The opportunities are out there waiting for you, like Pokemon, but with houses. All you have to do is seize them and maybe wear a cape for dramatic effect.